got biz, heard he got 3. That other rapper got it, but shouted he not out. Who set the city on fire soon as he got free? The king back now, don't even know how to act now. Hit the club, hit before I sat down. Still ballin', money stacked tall in shack now. Still push a button and let the Mississippi to Philly, Albuquerque to Chat Town. I got the crowd yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. All my hot girls yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. All the dope boys yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Front to back, they yelling.
Fittingly named in part for its considerable elevation. We're at Empower Field at Mile High here in Denver, Colorado. Today, our draw features 2 from the AFC between the Kansas City Chiefs and the Denver Broncos. Time for teams to start making moves towards the postseason. Here we go in Week 11. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Off the play fake, he'll throw. Rolling out to his left. And all he can do is get back to the line on that effort, so no gain on 1st down.
You know, that play is so indicative of what we see in training camps all over football. Pursue, pursue, pursue. Blanketed coverage on the back end, and look at that defense fly. No gain on the play, but it very much feels like a sack for that defense.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. No, not surprising that his reputation preceded him here, Brock. They got double coverage on him to try and slow him down.
Yeah, that's what you get. When you're this good and you're this talented, you're going to get the attention, especially early in the game. Now, what kind of adjustments can he make offensively?
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through, and that's going to back him up and bring up 4th down. Kansas City sends out its punt team. Let's see what he can do on the return. And finally, they're able to corral him, but not before he gets a hefty amount on that return. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. Rolling back, gets the handoff. Touchdown, Denver! The Broncos don't need long to take a 6-0 lead. Santos now for the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Broncos will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. They're going play action. Going deep here for the end zone. It is knocked away. A shot to the end zone, answered there by a strong defensive effort. 2nd down. Pass play now. Hits him on the out route. All right, short of the marker for the moment, but they've got 3rd and short coming up from their own 44. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Right inside handoff to Sanders. They sent him right up the gut, but he wasn't able to get anywhere. The defense braced for impact, and they made the stop. It's 4th down. He finds him beyond the marker, and he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
And those are the completions they rely on from your passing game.
You keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. He finds Smith and Jigba right side. They're going to bring him down at the 36. He picks up 15 on the play. And it's going to be first down, Kansas City. They'll go from the gun with Sanders. Solid run in here. That's 9 yards as he brings up second down. Dose of the hurry up here. Second and manageable. He's throwing. Has him on the quick hitter. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And that's a Chiefs first down.
Play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
Working inside the red zone. Green play here for James. He loses the football. But it looked like the Chiefs got this one back. Ooh, lucky break there, making that recovery. After a fortuitous recovery, this will be second down. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. On the move, headed right. The shot to the end zone is incomplete.
There's a lot of studies done every offseason, Kate, about the best red zone offenses. And typically, it's about creative quarterbacks, doing just what he tried to do right there in extending the play out of the pocket. The problem, there's just nowhere for him to go with the ball.
Good job defensively here to contain the pass. This is going to be fourth down. Offense in the hurry up here. Fourth down, pass coming. And he hauls that one in. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs reach pay dirt for the first time this game. You always tell me, Brock, it is a whole different world here. Running routes, working in confined spaces, instead of having that whole field to spread out a defense.
Oh, spot on, Kate. And some players, that's the world they thrive in. Finding windows where windows shouldn't exist and then being ready for the throw to arrive. It happens so fast. Trusting your quarterback to make the right read and get it to you.
And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for first and 10. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down. Trying to throw this from the gun. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
After the incompletion, they come up on second and 10. To the air, Dobbs. This is Ingram looking left side. And they make the tackle at the 38. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs. New set of downs for him. He'll start at the 38. Still sticking with the passing game. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive downfield. I love the call. I love pushing the ball down the field. But the windows in the throwing lanes aren't there long. And it only takes a little bit for a throw to be off.
And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, your pass game coordinator is going to be one happy camper.
Left side, caught by Metcalf. And they're going to have first and goal when we begin our second quarter. It's the end of the first in this AFC West showdown. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. We'll get you back to Mile High after this.
Okay, ready?
Time for our second quarter. Let's see if the Broncos can capitalize in the red zone. From the red zone now. This one's caught. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos take a second quarter lead. Santos now for the extra point. The point after splits the upright. And the Broncos break that tie and now lead by 7. The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. Jackson now to return it. And that's That's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Chiefs coming up to the line here. It's 1st and 10.
Kevin, here we go. Back. Ready, right?
Takes the handoff. Now to throw. Offense to the line for 2nd down. They're throwing it. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
To throw here on 1st down. Rolling left, buying some time. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete.
Defense relentless on that play. As some of them closed in on that pocket, the others took away the easy throwing lanes, and they really influenced that incomplete pass.
And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of this. That's Matthew Judon in on the tackle. Working quickly here. Third and long. They're going to throw. The left side caught by Andrews. He makes the catch, but is hit before he can get that 1st down. They say he's maybe a yard short. They're going to try to throw for him. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced. Brock had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be
free up the middle. It's a breakaway. All the way. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos keep their drive alive and reach Pater one play later. Santos connects on the point after. And the Broncos double their lead to 14. The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. Jackson now to return it. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Now Kansas City looks settled in and ready. Here we go. 1st and 10. Handoff here to Sanders. And he's brought down as the drive starts out with a 4-yard gain. Working quickly here. They go right back to Sanders. Shoots away from one. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the 1st. Offensive line fast. 1st down, and they go right back to it. And all he can get is 1 yard. Ran that right into the defensive front. Moving quickly, trying to get set. Off the play fake, he'll throw. So not an enviable spot here as they come up on 3rd and very long. 3rd and long for him here. Getting out to his left. And he's all the way across midfield down inside that 45-yard line. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. Sanders on the shotgun handoff. And he's tackled downfield, but look back where that flag rests. Yeah, we got a flag in the backfield. I don't think this one's going to stand. Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now 1st and 20. Completed over the middle. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. Offense up to the line fast. On the give, it's Sanders. And he literally gets them into the red zone as he's down at the 22. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And it's going to be 1st down, Kansas City. Signals action. Looks like we've got a timeout before that first down play. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. Pass play coming here. Escapes the pocket. And down he goes. The Bronco defense gets there. And that is 5 sacks for this defense in this game as their latest brings up 2nd down. Throwing from the gun here. A throw left side, caught by Smith and Jigba. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks. Shotgun now on 3rd down. And he's going to have enough for the 1st down. Not by much. But he does. That's all that matters. Sets him up for the 1st and goal. Sanders running dead ahead. And he will get this to the end zone for a Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs make it a 1-score game before halftime. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out. And that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. Now it's Dobbs. Escapes the pocket. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there. And that brings up 2nd down.
60, trap 60, trap 60, Catherine,
Back to throw, Dobbs. Forced out to his right. He's going deep down this side. Wide open down the field, and he has it. That's a 38-yard play for him to move the sticks. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
27-yard line.
Throwing off the play fake. Oh, try forcing it to the slant. It's intercepted. And the Chiefs are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception.
Not yet in my lifetime come across a defender who hasn't told me how great an offensive player they were back in the day. Oh, you should have seen me as a running back or wide receiver. Well, right there, that defender showed some of that background. A brilliant job of getting into the open field and setting his offense up for success.
Chiefs in the hurry up, trying to get everyone to the line. They'll run it with Sanders. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up. Back to throw. Taking a chance to the end zone. Oh, my. It's intercepted in the end zone. And the Broncos get it back on his 6th interception of the season.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10.
Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Escapes the pocket. Great work by the coverage downfield. Buys him enough time to catch him outside the pocket. We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. 2nd and 10. Need something positive here. Throwing now off the play action. Buys time, rolling right. He's taking a shot down the sideline. This is caught inside the 15. He gets it in. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos will add to their lead at the end of the half. Extra point is good by Santos. And the Broncos double their lead to 14. The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. So it goes for a touchback. Let's see what they decide to do with the time they've got remaining here. This drive starts with barely any time left. 13 seconds in the half. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Escapes the pocket. He's going to be taken down here after he takes it to their 45. They keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Puts some air under it, deep down the middle. And that one hits the ground incomplete. A single second left now on the clock. No luck finding his receiver that time. And now they face 2nd down. All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime.
Here we go. Here it's the street. 60 Bison. 60 Bison.
Throwing here just before halftime. Throwing this for the end zone. Oh, no touchdown. It's intercepted. And the Broncos do not get the return all the way back. That's going to bring us to the end of our first half. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Shades of the 2009 Super Bowl. They're going onside kick to begin the 2nd half. This one's covered by the Broncos hands team. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. All right, Denver getting everybody set. So they've got 1st and 10.
65, 65.
Looking to throw, Dobbs. Oh, put some heat on this deep ball. He's got it inside the 10. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
Speaks to this guy's talent as just an all-around difference maker, playmaker. We see him line up as a receiver, and we don't even bat an eye, Kate. And we don't really bat an eye when he makes that kind of play either. This guy's just different, built for the moment.
Right side, quick pass, complete. It's a Denver touchdown. The Broncos grow the lead coming out of halftime. Santos now for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Broncos stretch their lead to 21. The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Chased out to his right. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football. Now a run by Sanders. He couldn't quite break it. Still 5-yard gain, though. 3rd down. Offense in the hurry up here. From the gun on 3rd down. Headed out right. He's got Smith and Jigba for the catch. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. 1st down from the 41. I'll throw it. Has him on the quick hitter. And they get this down to the 28. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Throwing from the gun. Vacates quickly left side. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there when you saw the field. It's going to be 2nd down.
That right there, Kate, that's taking the hard lessons from the previous drive and putting into practice right here. You don't see a throw you like, it's too tight a window, don't risk yet another interception.
Buying some time left. He doesn't slide down and he pays for it. A big shot sends him to the ground.
Just not much to do right there, whether he wanted to run it or throw it. Even if he scraped the positive gain out of it, that's still a win for this defense.
Escapes the pocket. And even on third down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be fourth down.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did, and he simply has to get rid of it.
They're going to throw for it on fourth. Has his man. It's cut by Andrews. And it'll be first and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line.
As a quarterback, you just know in that situation when you go for it on fourth down, it may mean sometimes thrown into double coverage. But if you're going to go for it, at least give your guy a shot to make a play. And against really long odds, he came up with a big-time catch.
Well, that didn't break out how they thought it would. And they're going to lose the first of their 3 timeouts for their trouble. And he gets in. Touchdown! The Chiefs start the second half with some needed points. Now Vizcaino for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Chiefs get it back to a 14-point game. Vizcaino has it all set for the kickoff. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for first and 10.
19 Lions.
They'll go play action. Escapes the pocket. And like an empty wrapper, he just throws that one away.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
And go and play action. On the move, headed right. Moving right, airs it out down the sideline. That's complete inside the 35. And a huge run comes to an end as he heads out of bounds. Wow. Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. First down, play action. Forced out to his right. He's going to keep it this time. And he's got it inside the 15 before going out.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right, they win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
Now he'll throw off the play fake. Throw to the right, finds Waddle. And he gets it in. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos make it a 3-possession game. Santos now for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Broncos stretch their lead to 21. The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Bronx, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out first and 10. They'll throw to begin this drive. Lobs this deep down the middle. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Broncos have it as he records his 7th interception of the season.
Well, we're watching the defense not just generate turnovers, but really add to them. A return like that, think about it. That's 4 or 5 plays that you just saved your offense from as they try to make that interception yet another one count.
And he's going to have this one down to the 20. Gain of 26 yards there. And it's going to be first down, Denver.
And the Broncos, first down. First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Looking inside the red zone. Has it at the 7. And we might be close to this lead growing again. That play gives him a first and goal.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
Brought down at the 2-yard line. A gain of 3.
Second chance at 6 here. It's second and goal.
Pass the 60. Pass.
Go to him again. And he's stopped for a loss again, this time at the 3.
That's twice now where runs have not gotten them into the end zone, but you kind of set yourself up. Actually, you set yourself up really well for a little play action right here.
And they're going to score. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd. Santos now for the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Broncos grow their lead yet again. The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. Chance here for one final play before the end of the quarter.
60. Let's go. 70 Timberwolves. Check, Bobcat. Check, Bobcat. Go.
Back to work after throwing the pick. He's trying to go deep again. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Escapes the defender. And the Broncos get it back on the final play of the quarter. A nice takeaway to end that 3rd quarter. And they're going to have a new possession waiting to start the 4th. It's Broncos football, and they should be able to coast right through this 4th with that kind of lead. And I guess they've had enough of this possession. They've got the punter out there on 1st down.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Bravo 80 points. Come on, come on. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Street.
Back to work they go after the interception. He's looking deep once again. And they took their shots, but unsuccessful on that 1st down throw, swatted away by the defense.
With the pressure, boy, that sped that whole play up, and it opened up a wide range of outcomes. A hurried throw almost ended up an interception. And that wasn't until after they almost brought him down behind the line for a sack.
Hey.
Shotgun snap, they'll throw. Escapes out to the left. Now here he goes. And he is persuaded to go out of bounds just as he gets this up past the 30-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's a Chiefs 1st down. New set of downs for him from the 31. Denver calls the second of its 3 timeouts. We'll see how judicious they choose to be with that final timeout.
Ready.
New set of downs for him from the 31.
Cup 19. Cup 19. Ready.
Working on 1st down. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. Brought in inside the 20. And this will reach the red zone. He takes it down to the 17.
You know, Kid, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt, or an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Flush out now to his left. He takes it himself. And the ground game works for the touchdown. The Chiefs putting up points in a game decided. Now Vizcaino for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Chiefs cut the lead by a quarter. Down now to 21. Down by 3 scores. Their hand is forced. They're going to try the onside kick here. This one's covered by the Broncos hands team. And he'll have it it down to the 44-yard line. Well, I guess they kind of had to do it here, Brock.
Yeah, it's called a have to. Yeah, kind of have to at this point in the game, huh?
Okay, but like most things in this game, it did not work out for them.
Yeah, let's face it, even if they do recover that, probably not going to find a way to win. But this is a time where you work on things, where you do build to the following week. Got to find a way to flush this because it's just not been their kind of game.
Throwing this one back of the end zone. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10.
Ready.
To the air, Dobbs. He's going to try another deep one here. And a little bit of big completion, Brock, if not for that meddling defender. He knocked it away. That sets up 3rd down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
Gets it downfield, on target to Metcalf. And he'll be brought down at about the 29.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Throwing is Dobbs. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos keep adding to that 4th-quarter lead. Santos now for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Broncos continue piling on to this lead.
Chiefs 28.
The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. Jackson now to return it. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Ready.
Chiefs coming up to the line here. It's 1st and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. Rolling left, buying some time. Couldn't find a completion on 1st down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Here's the backup. First throw. He's got some air under this one. Deep down the middle. Tries to lob that one up, and it's intercepted. And the Broncos get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10. Here's Dobbs now. Buys time, rolling right. And down he goes. The Chiefs got to him. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play. After the sack, here comes 2nd and 11.
At the 19-yard line.
Dobbs. Austin makes the grab downfield. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. And dose of the hurry up here.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Here's Dobbs. He puts some juice on a deep cut. This is brought in at the 15. And he gets it in. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos continue piling it on here in the 4th. Santos now for the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Broncos tack on 7 more to their lead.
63. Chiefs 28.
The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Setting up the running back screen. And he gets absolutely popped in.
defense, you don't call a screen, Kate, expecting to gain just a few yards. You call it expecting to break off something big and substantial. But it's up to that defense to stay ahead of it, to keep it contained to something much smaller. Case in point right there.
And this is lofted deep down the middle. Looked well downfield for that one. All he found was a waiting defender to knock it away. Third down coming up.
Third down and 8 yards to go.
To the air on 3rd and long. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to just loose, incomplete.
You never ever as an offense like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
Desperation time here. And he had it for a second, but unable to hang on. And the possession literally slipped through their fingers as they turn it over on downs.
Hey, I get it, it's already over, but go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
You better than that. I don't got time to deal with the drama. I want the Chanel and I got your back. I promise that I would've never gotten phoned if I knew I would get so attached. I promise that I would've never hit the road if I knew that you weren't coming back. Was it too much to ask for? You know that I had you. You know that I would've did anything, anything that you asked for. You know that I had you. I know that you know I gave everything.
Stressing, quit stressing. You should already know how I'm stepping. Saying you want love for the essence. This time I'll be the one to address it. No ABCs, but I got that for your efforts. New Van Cleef for the necklace. Being that voice of the trenches, so tell me what's your preference. I'ma keep my cool if you stay composed. And when your boy gets home, I don't wanna hear no chat about. If you ain't got proof, then leave it alone. I'm on the road trying to keep us afloat. While you want space and a reason to grow. If things are best left kept on the low, then I think you should leave that after the tone.
Was it too much to ask for? You know that I had you. You know that I would've did anything, anything that you asked for. You know that I had you. I know that you know I gave everything.
See, I would've done anything for you. Now you won't pick up when I call you. It was late night texting to a yawning. Nowadays I'm overthinking till the morning. Switched up and turned without a warning, but I know my heart forever bleed. Truth is, the strangers like magicians. Never knew them tricks were up your sleeve. Hey, I'm sick of this back and forth. Stop, it's starting to get contagious. I had to put the bridges out you built. What I felt inside would have been outrageous. Stop acting, think I believe that. That's catfish, poor performance. Watch your number, please, or contact. Buzz you up so I can call that a ballin'.
Can't tell me like, what do you want? Yeah, tell me like, what do you need? Fresh tip when you're doing your feet. New LV when you fly overseas. Call plumbing cause I'm at a been swimming cause I'm in a deep. Don't call me, you already know. I'm on the road and you for the streets.
Young on and ain't the same. I guess we're on different things. I guess now we're distant strangers. You said it's no fun to blame, but I was not the one to change. Cause I was not the one to save you. You were my everything, now I regret everything. I wanted you here with me, but you didn't want that. I'm doing anything, I don't know what's you're in. I wanted you here with me, but it was too much to ask for. You know that I had you. You know that I would've did anything, anything that you asked for. You know that I had you. I know that you know I gave everything.
I go to Miami just for dinner. I went to Japan for a pickup. I just missed the flight, I'm in Atlanta. I just went to Spain, that's a biffa. Not a civilian, I'm a citizen. Green around the world, looking militant. I fly United, never spirited. Only restaurant is gonna be Millicent.
What?
I mean Michelin, traveling on dividends. She said that I'm bald like a 90s symbol is. I'm getting paid, talking rap on the internet. Yeah, my name green, but I ain't crab, I be generous. LA to Virginia, I just sold my latest song. Japanese denim, flying straight from Manor Pond.
Rolling out to Durban, Marvel pudding with some prawn. Then I fly out to Miami and I'm eating like a don, huh? I go to Miami just for dinner. I went to Japan for a pickup. I just missed the flight, I'm in Atlanta. I just went to Spain, that's Dallas Multipass. I go to Miami just for dinner. I went to Japan for a pickup. I just missed the flight, I'm in Atlanta. I just went to Spain, that's Ibiza.
Ibiza. Yeah, it's pronounced Ibiza, actually. Yeah. What's the difference, man?
Ibiza, Ibiza, you won't see me in neither. Invited to the function, I don't go, I got amnesia. I'd rather be in Vegas at the Caesars. My winter out in Josie, not in Bali, cause it's cheaper. Switch it up. From Africa, home of the diaspora. More than the trip around the globe, we just set the law. Travel like LeBron, I'm a traveling man. LAX out to Baltimore, then landed in France. Play some shows out in Germany, then bought.
Here we go, set. 70 Timberwolves. Here we go. Gotta be lying.
Stop the rock. Stop the rock. Stop the rock.
Let's go now.
Stop the rock. Can't stop the rock. You can't stop the rock.